Hello guys. We always bang on about the importance of lifestyle, nutrition, exercise, and these are the fundamentals of health. And then we can optimize your male hormone levels and you will feel amazing. That's only part of the story. So what's the missing element? Well, my recent trip to Africa has highlighted the importance for simplicity. Ignoring the materialistic crap that we get sold on as being important. That is obviously garbage, and please, I hope that you don't need me to tell you that. But an interesting observation: the animal kingdom. Do you see any chunky monkeys in the animal kingdom? And the answer to that question is no. There are no chunky monkeys in the animal kingdom. Why? Because a chunky monkey who is prey will be eaten first. So much like the saying, you don't need to be the fastest, just don't be the slowest. In contrast, if you are a predator, if you're a chunky monkey predator, then you will not be able to compete with the agile prey that is trying to evade you, and you will die. So, obesity. It's a massive problem in our society. Chunky monkeys everywhere. What's the big deal? Well, you could argue there's no big deal. We're still procreating, we're still polluting the world with humans, and destroying our natural environment, habitats, and and creating these concrete jungles that are just so far removed from nature that, you know, we've lost touch with nature. So, what's the problem? Well, I think it's actually the need to struggle. I wrote a piece on this a while ago, but I think it stands. Animals in the animal kingdom struggle. They struggle because they need to struggle because resources and is all quite limited. So they can't afford to be slothy, gluttonous, greedy, because in nature there's a fine balance, there's a harmony that you don't see in our overly evolved, highly conscious, highly educated world that we live in as human beings. We don't have any evolutionary need to evolve further. I think we're pretty much devolving, quite frankly, and I don't think we've got long left. So, doom and gloom. No, I'm only joking. Well, I'm not joking, actually. So what can you do to optimize your testosterone levels, and dare I say, to make the most out of your optimized male androgen levels? Lifestyle, nutrition, exercise. Okay, it's a very broad subject, isn't it? But I'm not going to go over the obvious things, you know, lifestyle, address your sleep, address your stress, nutrition, low carb, high fat. Okay, I will say one thing. Okay, intermittent fasting. For many years, I believed that breakfast was the most important meal of the day. Why did I believe that? God, I don't know. I was told it, and then it seemed to make sense about metabolism, but doesn't really make sense about metabolism. So, I have a theory. It might be gobbledygook. You might disagree. I don't care if you disagree. But it's my opinion. The internet, wow. Idiots have opinions and they shout loud and they gain popularity because it's what you want to hear. But there's no validity to it. There's no common sense. and yeah, they drive me mad. But the internet is a voice for idiots everywhere. So, intermittent fasting. 5-2 is nonsensical. Doesn't matter what day it is. 5 days on, 2 days off. It seems a bit of an absurdity to that. So every day, what should you do or need when you wake up? Well, there should be a drive to go and hunt. There should be a drive to go and forage. So if you achieve that goal from the very start of the day, then what have you got left? So I think personally that our primary drive should not be fulfilled when you wake up in the morning. You should go out and forage and hunt so that you can achieve your desired outcome, which is obviously satiety. So yeah, I quite like intermittent fasting. And dare I say, my energy levels and my concentration levels are far superior now than they were when I was having my most important meal of the day, porridge with some banana and coconut oil, and yeah, it was stupid really. So yeah, IF, quite like that. And I'm not going to tell you how to exercise, whether you want to be a power athlete, endurance athlete, but what I am going to say is, in our health and safety world that we live in, where there is no danger, we ignore our instincts. They've been lost. We need to struggle. Is it struggle or is it challenge ourselves? I think that's probably a more appropriate word, challenge. So, challenging our mind, challenging our body, challenging both mind and body, because they're not independent, they are dependent. So you don't have to have a goal of running a marathon, you don't have to have a goal of trying to join Mensa, because that could be unrealistic. And yeah, so I think we do need to challenge ourselves, and I think that is the key to success on testosterone replacement therapy. I had one guy, interestingly, came for his first review, and I said, so what have you been up to? And he said, nothing, I've been waiting for it to work. Yeah, that is not the attitude. So that's probably partly my fault. I should have probably instilled in him the need to look at all the factors that are necessity for health, and start working on them. But conversely, you shouldn't start TRT and then just go mental in the gym. You need your body to get used to these male androgen levels and accommodate the new physiological requirements, etc., that occur when you start TRT. So again, if you've been a slob, sat on the couch eating potato chips, you start testosterone replacement therapy, you don't start doing heavy compound lifts and expect to be Superman. Be nice, be brilliant, wouldn't it? But actually it would be rubbish, because you haven't earned that reward. So we're all chasing a dopamine fix. We live in a society where dopamine is for sale. You don't have to put much effort in to get a dopamine reward. Please like and share this video, because it's going to give me a dopamine fix. It will a little bit. I do quite like my likes. I quite like my dislikes as well. It's always good to know that you've actually made an impression. So, dopamine for sale. What we need to do is we need to earn our dopamine reward. seems slightly counterintuitive when we say that we are always trying to maintain stability within the body, because we have a process called homeostasis, which is a complex mechanism involving multiple functions, multiple issues, that tries to maintain stability, and tries to keep your body cool, calm, and collected. No. So yeah, you don't go from running 5k to a marathon just like that. You know, there needs to be progressive change, progressive improvement. You need to have adequate rest and recovery to help facilitate growth and repair, which is obviously testosterone's primary role and function. So you have to remember that it's not all about lifestyle, nutrition, exercise. It's about challenging yourself, but challenging yourself in the right way, making sure that you make progressive improvements in your exercise, nutrition. So come on, guys, stop trying to chase a quick, high, heavy dopamine fix. You want to earn that dopamine fix, but you want to do it logically and methodically, because again, quick gains, quick losses, we always talk about life being a journey, and appreciating the moment. You know, moments can be bad, moments can be bloody awful, but testosterone hopefully gives you the resilience, the ability to take that bad experience, learn from it, and move forwards. Hopefully from preventing that from happening again, or at least be able to rationalize why it's happened. And certainly low testosterone compromises that ability. You know, you're supposed to go and hunt and gather. You're not supposed to wake up, sit on a freaking computer and send about 1 million emails and go on Facebook and just inanely look at what people are doing with their lives and painting this garbage, shallow, awful narcissistic picture of my perfect life. And then conversely, then you got the type of people that's say, they put all these poignant kind of memes about, life is hard, it's just soul destroying. You know, we need to have more of a community, but that's slightly off on a tangent. So, dopamine for sale. Use that testosterone to challenge yourself, challenge your mind and your body, because you will only fully appreciate the benefits of optimized testosterone levels when you go forwards, you take that step, you make the effort, you challenge yourself, because you can be a better person than you are today. Peace out.